Hey, so you guys know that I've been actually catching stuff on these streaming services, and this is on Netflix. Now I'm just telling you guys to put this on your radar. This is called the Enternaut. The Enternaut. This is a 6 episode sci-fi series, and I'll read you the plot synopsis. Survivors must band together against an unknown in this sci-fi thriller, and it stars these people with these foreign names that I cannot pronounce. But anyway, starring Goya award-winning Richard Ricardo Darin and director Bruno Stagnaro. But I think this is a over. I think it's over in Italy or somewhere. I think I'm not even gonna look it up. But anyway, this is a foreign film, and it's very good. I just started watching it, and I was sitting there. This has got 6 episodes, and they're 45 minutes long, 45, 44, 59, 56, 49. And the last one is 1 hour and 8 minutes. So that's the last one. But I was surprised how good this was because this doesn't have a bunch of young actors. It has a bunch of it has actors probably a little around my age or a little older. And, it's about this snowfall that comes down and people just start dropping. And it's set up real good. And the way that they did it, it looks like these people, just the way they filmed this looks so good because if you watch this, you probably might not get into it because a lot of people want a wow factor when they want something to jump out at them. This don't jump out at you. What it does is just, it takes you on a normal day and these people are playing cards and then it switched to these other people having a meeting because they got this business they're trying to run, and it kind of jumps back and forth. It jumps back and forth between somebody on the bike delivering liquor and a pizza or something like that. So it was nice how they interchanged all that together, and then how the snowflakes started falling down, and then it started showing how people was dropping. And then after that, they started realizing it was the snowfall that was causing people to drop, but they was trying to figure out how to survive after that. Because if you go outside and you breathe this stuff in, you're gonna drop. So it's a very good concept. But they also, as you watch the episodes, there's things in there I did not see coming. Because there was these big bugs that came out of the ground. And this, I ain't gonna lie, this is when I got happy. Because I was like, holy crap. I said, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool now, man. I was liking it before because of the fact that it was just interesting. But man, when them nasty bugs, I said, man, that's a good job on them special effects. But them nasty bugs, man, came out of the ground, man. And they have to wear a face mask and it's cold and now they're all trying to work against each other. Like what I mean by that is like this neighborhood is sealing off this neighborhood, and this neighborhood is sealing off this neighborhood, and everybody got the same idea about running to the store, getting supplies and all that kind of stuff. And is the water safe to drink and all that kind of stuff? And I think the water is safe to drink. It's just that if you go outside and this snow hits you, I think that's when you die. But I think the snow is what caused people to die. But then now I think you can't breathe the air. That's But anyway, it's a very, 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 I'm almost done with this one. It's just I got caught up on Poker Face and I was like, man, I fell in love with Poker Face. I only got one, two. I got episode 4 and 5 and 6, and I'm done. After that, I'm done. So I'm almost done with this. So it's very good, and I like it because the actors and all, they don't have all these flashy actors, and it doesn't have unnecessary sex scenes, and it doesn't. I don't know. It's just a good show. It's very well put together. It's very well put together. I was surprised. Like I said, I'll name off the episodes. It says the first episode is called A Night of Cards. This is what I was trying to tell y'all earlier, that it just shows these people playing cards, and it says an eerie snowfall disrupts Juan's card night with friends. As tension rises, they craft a suit for him to brave the storm to find his daughter, because he's looking for his daughter. And then Salvo's brave and ravage Buenos Aires to reach Alina and Claire's apartment, discovering that human survival instincts can be as deadly as the toxic snow. Because this is when people start getting crazy, man, when something like that happens. People act weird when stuff like that happens. Shortage of food, electricity's off, you can't do nothing, you don't know who. That episode too was pretty good. And then they find this kid, and the other one's called Magnesium. The second episode is called Step into the Sun, and then the third episode is called Magnesium. It says searching Claire's scoop for clues. Juan and Alita meet Pablo, a student in distress. That's just what I told you. And meanwhile, Tano attempts radio contact with Juan's visions intensify. So this one guy, Juan, I think I'm saying his name right. He must have been in the war. He keeps having these visions. And his wife saying you have those visions or you keep having more visions, and he's keep having more visions because he's like, he blacks out, but he's still there, but he just like goes back to that war he was in. I don't know what kind of war it was, but you're talking overseas. So then I'm on that episode, and then I'm off. The episode that was freaky was the Creed. That says Tano and Juan head downtown where they encounter a barricade and army forces. Confronted by a sudden threat, they receive help from unexpected lot. But that lot that they got help from was a convent of nuns that has this big church, and they have to find safety in that big church. But that unknown forces, they ran into this army force, and these army people kept telling them, don't follow us, and so they decided to follow the army guys, and the army guys told them not to follow them, that military over there in seas. And then they ended up finding out what the army was shooting at. And they're shooting at these crazy looking bugs that was coming out of the ground. They look gross, man. I was sitting there and I said to myself, now this is some good special effects. They did a good job on the special effects. I think they did. So anyway, this is the 6th episode. This is on Netflix. It came out in 2025. This year, it's an international show. It's a foreign show. And it's called The ETERNAUT. The ETERNAUT. Just like I said, 6 episodes. And you only got less. Last one's an hour and 8 minutes. Then it's 40 minutes and all that stuff. So, yeah. So check that out when you get a chance. God bless, take care, and we'll catch you next video. That's why I try to tell you guys about these streaming services again. My streaming service, I got streaming services for the originals. I did not get streaming services. I got physical copies that I love right here. I did not get streaming services to watch movies that I like. I have movies in my library. A lot, matter of fact. I just gave my daughter some yesterday. She came by with my newest grandson. I ain't seen him in a while, boy. He's just running around all this little muscle ball. Man, cute little thing. Blessings from God, man. Blessings from God. When you got a grandkid or you got kids, man, just realize, man, it's a blessing. So anyway, I got to see her and I give her a bunch of movies. So that's why I like streaming service, you guys. Streaming services are good for their original content. They are busting their rear end for original content. I get it, man. I get the hate for them. You don't like them because of this and that and blah, blah. I get it, but I ain't got time for that. God bless. Take care, and we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.